What's going on, family? I'm out here on my late night walks, and I wanted to talk to you guys tonight about emergency preparedness. All right, because a lot of people just aren't prepared for what's to come, mentally, spiritually, but physically as well. I was reading that a lot of people out here are really obese. I didn't really pay too much attention to that before until I saw the statistics. I can't remember off the top of my head, but there's a lot of people out here that are just physically unfit and are not ready to endure long periods of high intensity physical activity that's going to take if something like World War III were to start, or invasion, whatever it may be, a massive shift in their normal life. So I just want to bring awareness to this. If you do not have an emergency plan, whether it just be an evacuation plan, where you want to go if a hurricane hits your city, if something happens, we're not even just talking about World War III, but any sort of plan, 6 months supply of food. Food is the first thing to go. Food is the first thing to go. All right. If you do not have this, you are unprepared. You are already unprepared. Get food, a water filtration system. These waters are grimy. All right, there's gonna be a lot of people out here forming gangs, looting. If you don't have a way to protect yourself, all right, if you believe in guns, get a strap. If you don't, get a machete. All right, do what you have to do to protect yourself and your family. All right. What else? What else can I think of? Oh, emergency kits. All right, you need to get some sort of emergency kit. Go to a CPR class. Go to emergency survival class on how to prepare for medical emergencies. All right, because God forbid you break your leg and the shit hits the fan situation, my brother. Cause it's gonna be hard times for you. Mess up your back, you're gonna be walking around here looking like Quasimodo. Cause there ain't gonna be no doctors. Alright, not like that. Where they're gonna be able to really help you out. So I'm just coming to bring awareness. If you have not spent the night outside in the woods before, really in the woods with no lights around, in a tent or a sleeping bag or whatever, you need to get out here. All right, I know a lot of people. I actually saw a study, and a lot of people now are moving to cities. Okay, it says that out of 3,100 counties in America, there are only four. Let me put that in better terms. Out of 3,100, there's only 4% of the counties that we're using right now. 4% of the counties out of 3,100, it's like 100-something counties we're using. All right, and then most of them are like urbanized communities. They're trying to move everybody into these, high-rise apartments and, or the suburbs. Man, nobody's living out in the rural anymore, the country. Nobody's trying to have a farm, learn how to live off the land, be self-sufficient. Nobody's trying to do that. Everybody's relying on daddy government. All right. And whether it be welfare, whether that be the police system. Okay, everybody's relying on this government. That's why when you go out to the middle of nowhere, you can buy acres for you can buy 100 acres for like $100,000. That's crazy. That's $1,000 an acre. That is crazy. All right, but you over here paying $1,000 a month on rent to be a crab in a barrel. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not better. Look, I'm in the same situation. I live in apartments too. I'm a crab in a barrel too right now. But you gotta have a plan to get out. So again, this is just an emergency preparedness video, just to prepare you guys. Radios, just to get you guys a heads up on things that you may need. Radios, two-way radios. Say an EMP goes off. a lot of you guys may not even know what an EMP is. Do your homework on that. Electromagnetic pulse. If one of those go off, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Like, I'm not just somebody that's just talking mess, bro. Like, I don't like to brag on myself, but I'm in the Army. Like, I'm in the Army. I'm an Army officer. Like, I'm in the Signal Corps. We deal with radios. If an EMP goes off, I just did a project on an EMPs, and I was presenting it to my soldiers because a lot of people have never heard of an EMP before. If an EMP goes off, it is a wrap. It is over. We are going back to the Middle Ages because the electrical grid that we have was not meant to defend itself. It was meant for, it was just built to make things easier for electricity, but nobody put a defense mechanism around it. So if you drop an EMP on it, it's over. It is.
Newt Gingrich.
Asked during the debate to name the security threats that worry him, Newt Gingrich lays out 3 scenarios: a weapon of mass destruction in an American city, a cyber attack, and something many have never heard of.
Electromagnetic pulse attack, which would literally destroy the country's capacity to function.
An electromagnetic pulse attack, or EMP. It's been the stuff of fiction on the Fox show 24.
It's an EMP!
But it's also a real threat, experts say, and it likely wouldn't look like that. An EMP attack, they say, is an intense burst of electromagnetic radiation. It can be triggered by detonating a nuclear weapon at high altitude, a weapon that could be launched by a rogue nation or a terrorist group with access to it. Detonated low to the ground, atomic weapons have a devastating physical shock. But detonated miles up in the atmosphere, experts say, the main impact is electrical, energy that doesn't kill people but spreads like lightning, striking any electrical grid or circuitry, feeding into them, burning them out. Whole cities could go dark. Security analyst James Carafano has written about EMP attacks.
In one single event, what could be disabled?
If you had a large-scale EMP event in the United States, everything would be disabled, because even things that weren't knocked out, let's say your car, which might be okay, but the electrical grid's going to be gone. There's going to be no way to do traffic lights. There's going to be no way to land ships. There's no way to get fuel to the gas stations to refuel your car. And if you got them there, the gas pumps wouldn't work.
And a lot of people don't realize that. That means the food in your refrigerator is going bad between 48 and 72 hours. What are you going to eat? What are you going to eat? Where are you going to go? Walmart? No, Walmart's already been ransacked. Where are you going to go get your food? And a lot of you guys haven't thought about that. But that's what it's coming to right now. Where are you going to get your water? All right? Because these FEMA camps are going to start loading up. Once all this happens, FEMA's going to start, hey, you want food? Hey, come take this Mark of the Beast real quick. Come get this RFID chip planted into your arm. You want some food? I got some food for you. Come here, little sheep. I got some food for you. What you gonna do for that, though? Ultimate prostitution. You got your kid right there. You know, mommy, daddy, I'm hungry. What you gonna do? Most of y'all gonna take that Mark of the Beast. You know, because you were unprepared. You know, a lot of you guys aren't willing to go and make sacrifices. You rather go to Taco Tuesday or to go to the basketball game or get a new car or stunt. And when shit hits the fan, you're gonna be the first one, like, coming and asking somebody that's prepared for help when they sacrifice for their family. How dare you come and ask them? How dare you? You know, that's how a lot of people are gonna be, though. And you know, I got off on a little tangent, but I'm just trying to make sure you guys are prepared. All right, I have an emergency preparedness list. If you made it this far in the video, all right, I want you guys to know I have a list. If you guys want that list, feel free to hit me up, slide in my DMs. Like, I will send you that list of all the stuff that I currently own or I plan on owning real soon. Okay, so get prepared, man. Like, I take my girl on hikes. I put a backpack, 30-pound backpack on her back, and I say, let's go. I'm like, yo, she what, 115 pounds, 5'2", she's a little short thing. But I say, put that thing on your back and let's go. Because when shit hits the fan, you gotta be prepared. I can't be thinking about your feet. I can't be thinking about, oh, you got blisters on your feet. A lot of you guys don't even know how to heal that. You guys won't be able to walk because the shoes that you have are gonna fuck up your feet. Excuse my language, I don't like cussing on my videos, but they're gonna mess up your feet and you're not gonna be able to even walk because you're gonna have blisters on your feet. Okay, what do? You're supposed to put moleskin. There's so many things. You got Gold Bond, prepare, get better socks, better shoes, switch off shoes, flip your socks inside out so you don't get fungi. You know, but little things, like, that's what I'm saying. It's little things like that that a lot of people are gonna be unprepared for when this thing hits the fan. And so, again, I have a big list. I'm still adding on to it, so if I don't have something on there that you guys see, you know, reach out to me. Let's get this thing going. It's a community effort here, you know. So I don't want to make this video too long. It's coming up on like 10 minutes right now of me talking, so I'm gonna go ahead and shut it off right now. You know, I'm gonna be praying for you all. Hope you all have the ears to hear and the eyes to see. I hope you do, because this thing is coming and it's coming fast. And if you're not prepared, then, you know, God bless. God bless, because it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. And these are just the beginning videos that I have for you guys. I haven't even gotten to my real deep stuff yet, because I want to see who's really listening, who's really following. So if you really are listening, please like my videos. Please comment, reach out to me. For real. Like, I want some engagement, so I know that people are hearing me. And it motivates me to keep going. Because it's not easy to get on here and just post these videos every night. I have a life too. But I'm doing it so that I can save souls, so that if there's somebody out there that is like me, that's ignorant, how I used to be, that I could talk to them. You know, I was ignorant. I didn't know nothing. I was about to, you know, nothing was World War III, all this spirituality around. Like, what? I didn't know about any of that. So that's why I'm making these videos for you guys, is to just wake you guys up if you don't know already. And if you're just learning, getting into the truth, just help you out, help you grow. I don't have all the answers. You know, I watch a lot of content myself. I read a lot myself. So all I'm trying to do is just make it easier for you guys, because I'm right in front of you right now. You've already started watching me. You know, I'm just trying to make it easier for you guys and pass on things that I've learned. All right, so, and cut through a lot of the BS that's out there too, because there's a lot of BS out there. All right, so that's all I have to say tonight. You know, I hope you guys have a blessed night. See you on Judgment Day.